welcome to this Dot Connector videocast and podcast for subscribers to davidicke.com. Now, I've been talking all around the world since last summer, in country after country, venue after venue, no problem whatsoever. Lovely people turn up, and we have a fantastic day of exchanging information that people wouldn't get, not only in the mainstream media, but great chunks of it anywhere else. So it's all been great. And then before I was due to speak in Manchester 2 weeks ago, out of nowhere came this communication by an organization called Campaign Against Anti-Semitism, headed up by this guy, Steven Silverman. He calls himself, whoever the hell he is. And they informed the venue, the O2 Apollo in Manchester, that I was a modern-day anti-Semitic hate preacher who was going to basically attack Jewish people. And that I was saying that what Hitler did was based on, well, in effect, good reason. It was a shocker, even by the history of such organizations who think it's fine to throw mud in all directions in the hope that it will stick. And what they asked was that people contacted the venue, and pretty much the same happened with Dublin the following week, and complained that they were having this modern-day anti-Semitic hate preacher at their theatre. Now, this guy Silverman was not in the audience in Manchester. Sits back in amazement. He's saying that, and he's not in the audience. No. Never let the facts spoil a good story or a good hatchet job to silence someone who's saying things you don't want people to hear. Not that he knows really what I'm saying in the 12-hour talk, because he hadn't seen it. And then you have people sending emails on the back of what he said I'm going to say, complaining that they're having me on because I'm going to say this when I'm not going to say it. Now, this is not just about me. This is very, very important, particularly now, for reasons I'll come to later. So this was Steven Silverman and the Campaign Against Anti-Semitism saying all this. Now, to their enormous credit, the Apollo in Manchester and the Helix Theatre in Dublin let it go ahead. Of course they did. I've been speaking at O2 venues for decades. They know exactly what I'm saying, and it's nothing like what these idiots. Ooh, getting passionate there. I wonder why. I'll say. So let me show you that, and maybe show them that. Here is an image that I use in the talk. Whoa, that's racist, isn't it? What I'm actually saying in the talks are that we become obsessed with race when what we are is consciousness, awareness, having experiences in different situations, and that whatever color, creed, background our, quote, body is, I'll come more to that in a second, they're just vehicles for experience. And so my philosophy is impossible to equate with racism, because I'm saying that race is irrelevant, and that getting to a point where you judge others by their race, and indeed, just as important, self-define yourself by race, I'm saying those things are ridiculous and incredibly limiting in our perception of self and reality. So here's a clip from the talk where I'm explaining about this infinite awareness of which we're all a part, and its relationship to what we call race.
Near-death experiencer Anita Moorjani, author of a book called Dying to Be Me, said, "When we are not expressing in our physical body, you and I and all of us, we are all expressions of the same consciousness." This is what people experience when they leave the filter of the body, which kind of puts what we call racism into some kind of perspective. We are all the same consciousness. Thus, we are the same consciousness, different color vehicle, end of story.